It's about time, bitch.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
Rowena Whey. It's Joy.
What's going on here?
Just a whole lot of celebrity.
Pause for applause.
Oh no, what's going on?
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, Tyffanie?
Well, you're going too quickly for me to turn the microphone actually on. So, yeah. Hello, and welcome to
What's the Maple Tea? I don't know why.
With your hosts, me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
And me, Rowena Whey. What's the Maple Tea is the live broadcast podcast where we talk about everything Kingston Drag, Canada's Drag Race, whatever fucking Drag Race happens to be airing at the time that we're actually watching, and ourselves.
Drag Race, the Underworld, Drag Race.
Drag Race Nether Regions. Drag Race Neverland.
Drag Race, Pumpkin Spice.
No.
Oh my God, Drag
coffee.
Race Pumpkin Spice.
This is just coffee.
That's just coffee.
No. Pumpkin spice is disgusting.
Get rid of that. They're not sponsoring us, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, that's why I'm covering up the logos.
My name is Miss Tyffanie Morgan.
You already said that.
Why? It needs to be said twice because I'm extra important.
She is extra.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just leaving out the other word. So we have no idea what we're talking about today because we did have something planned and it kind of fell through literally yesterday.
Yeah. It was
so
like, boo.
we can talk about that. We can talk about what we had planned and why it fell through. I think that's a fair thing to discuss.
I have no details on that information, Rowena.
Okay.
If you feel like talking about that, I think we should just keep it not from talking because do we have an opportunity of actually talking to them later?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna have to explain it.
I'm gonna have to explain to everyone.
So Rowena someone reached out to both of us and said, "I know someone."
I know someone.
I know, like literally, it was just, "I know someone," and then Rowena's like, "I will run with that and contact this one person,"
And I will, and I did.
And yeah, so Rowena, I guess this is now where I hand the baton to you, and you tell us this story.
Okay, so we got a message from a friend stating that they knew someone who was going to be on the Queen team for Canada versus the World and Canada's Drag Race. So in case you don't know, the Queen team is a group of people who work behind the scenes of the Drag Race series in order to support the queens getting ready, help them, like usher them to and from shooting areas. They help them to literally put on nails and wigs and things that you need support because drag queens can't get into drag on their own often. They often need people to zip them and
get the bobby pin and pin me in, please.
Like all these things. It's often a two-person or even three-person job.
Didn't we hear? I'm just trying to remember her name now. When she had the big balloons, she actually had the Queen team.
Bombay, yeah.
Bombay
so,
blowing up the balloons.
Among other things. So Bombay, for example, when she had the balloon outfit, the Queen team had to blow up the balloons. But also, one of the members of the Queen team, also known as production assistants, they are helping to make sure that the queens are okay during filming. So do they have to take breaks? Do they have to go to the bathroom? Do they have to get out of their outfits to do things? Do they need more makeup during the show? Did they run out of makeup? And do they need to go do a shopping run for the people? Because the drag queens are sequestered.
They can't go.
They can't go out.
Leave.
They can't leave. If their medications run out or something, they can't go to the pharmacy. Like there's
If Freddie won't deliver directly to the hotel room.
there are certain things that can't happen, and the Queen team is there to make sure that the drag performers who are on the show are taken care of properly. And we were going to talk to someone about their experience. Now, the issue with that is that there are NDAs involved, there are confidentiality agreements, there are things that you can't say.
Yeah.
And this person realized that they probably, if they want to do it again on a, subsequent season of Canada's Drag Race, if one does happen to air, they probably shouldn't risk breaking their NDA, even if they aren't saying things that they're not allowed to say. But, I appreciate that. I respect that decision because
Yes.
and
not knowing this person, I would have respected that decision before they said yes to being on the program.
Exactly. So either way, it's all good. We sent them a list of questions, and then they got some advice from another friend who had been on the show.
Yeah.
And they said you probably shouldn't. Like, it might be fine, but it's in your best interest not to.
Well, and that was what surprised me when you said that they were going to come on and talk about this. And we have heard through the grapevines that is a no. And I was like, how is that? Are they allowed to talk about that? I'm like, I'm pretty sure the NDAs are like...
The answer is the NDA is vague.
Well,
it's loose. It's not specific about what you can and can't talk about.
Are you dropping coffee?
No, I hit the microphone.
No, okay. Well, okay, so it's vague, so you can't talk to...
Yeah.
It doesn't say specifically, you can't talk to Rowena and Tyffanie about your experience.
I am sure that I could have asked the one question I really wanted to know the answer to.
What is that one question
That
you really
one question was,
ask?
what does Brad Goreski smell like?
I will say...
I wanted to know.
It was Canada versus the World.
Mm-hmm.
A couple episodes ago, he wore an outfit, and I was like, "Oh my god, he
wore
really
clothes.
good. He looked really good in that outfit."
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the last outfit; it was like 2 outfits ago or something. It was very, very much like something you would see pop up in your Temu feed or Sissyful feed.
And that's probably where he got it from, but designer. But he like saw it on is that how you pronounce it? Temu?
I've heard Temu.
Because, I didn't know how to pronounce
Temu.
Sheen. It's like Shein or something.
Sheen, whatever.
I don't know. But I'm guessing that he, saw it and was like, I'm a stylist. I'm going to have someone make this for me.
I'm going to have someone make... That's not what stylists do.
Well, stylists style people.
Yes, with prefabricated clothing.
Yeah, but they're not ordering it from Shein, are they? I thought it's usually, designer.
Well, if I remember my fashion industry correctly, because
were you in the fashion industry, Tyffanie?
I was in the circles.
Okay.
Years ago.
Okay.
Years ago, I was in the circles.
And by that, she means she was in the circular dumpsters behind the fashion garment industry.
So a friend of mine had another friend who did pay all his bills, who lived in New York, Brooklyn, actually. And yes, so they would do the knockoffs. They would all do
knockoffs,
not the unofficial knockoffs.
Okay.
So they would do they were what did they call themselves? They were called themselves they were third whatever sort of. So you have haute couture. And it was basically kind of like anything that is inspired by whatever was the trends at the moment. And
third-party manufacturers.
They would have people who would design these things. They would have people design them, and then they would be like, "This is the design. Send off to China, reproduce
Send to China,
and
reproduce.
Then come back." Yeah, because
my
China,
gosh, that's
China
what I did with
China
my
just
child.
reproduced everything. China just
sent it to
they're
China
like
and they
oh
reproduced.
they re-engineer it. And you're like, "Oh, you want this? Okay, well we can do that." Sort of thing. They didn't design.
I'm
their
glad
own
you
stuff.
spoke over my inappropriate joke. Thank you.
Yeah. I heard something about aborted fetuses. Or
No,
something.
I said nothing about aborted fetuses. No.
Abort!
Although
No.
I am a firm believer in a woman's right to choose to not have children in any way they want
Hi,
to.
ladies. Hi, ladies.
Hello, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I think I may have messed everyone up online, but
Oh no, what'd you
oops.
do?
I like created a Facebook event that went to my YouTube instead of to the other Facebook. We have so many Facebook profiles.
We have so many
probably now.
Facebook profiles. We have so many faces, and none of them are nice.
And there's two things I hate about you, Rowena.
My face.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad because I have three faces. I have Rowena, I have Ian, and then I have Ursula.
Is that what you call
Ursula is my sleep personality.
your sleep?
Yeah, I have an entirely different personality when I'm sleeping, apparently.
I have heard of this, that you try to like choke someone in your sleep.
I heard this as well, yeah. I cannot corroborate. I was sleeping.
Oh. No, I didn't actually hear that at all. No.
Oh.
I just decided to make that up.
She's making up rumors about me, everyone.
Yeah, just like
It's happening
oh,
again.
Rowena. How many views do we have on that lovely true story video that Bewitched did for us?
I have no idea.
We have over 2,000 views.
Do we have over 2,000 views?
We have over 2,000 views
Oh
of that.
my goodness.
We
Tyffanie Morgan pushed me down the stairs.
sometimes we stretch, make some stories up. Sometimes, like, me and Rowena in her, oh, you're bedazzled. It's bedazzled. It's bedazzled.
Mm-hmm. It
She's
is.
She's in her sling right now.
I'm in
'cause
my sling.
She dislocated her
And
shoulder.
when I get home, I'll be in my other sling.
She dislocated her shoulder after I threw her down the stairs twice.
Yes. I actually dislocated my shoulder twice. She pushed me down the stairs.
Yeah, well.
And then she pushed me down the stairs again.
And the video evidence
There is video evidence.
is very funny.
It is. You can go to our Instagrams. You can see it there.
It's a joke.
Thank
It's
you,
a joke.
Bewitched, for putting that together.
Thank you, Bewitched, yes.
Yes.
It's a joke. It's a joke. I didn't actually push her downstairs.
No, she didn't push me down the stairs, but she did throw me out of a moving van. Yeah. After she spilt pearls all over the stage and just like completely destroyed me.
We did have a request for that.
We did. We had a request.
Yeah, because that would have been, because that's a slow-mo when she's falling down the stairs. Oh, yeah, we watched that recently, didn't we?
Showgirls? Did
Yeah.
we? You must have watched it without me. I haven't watched it in a year or two.
When I say recently, I mean, yes.
Within the past
last
10 years.
year.
Yeah. In the recent past of 10 years.
I watched it over at my neighbors over there.
Was
Were
it
you
in the
not with
PC
us?
or the post-C time?
I don't know anymore. It was like the uncut or something.
Oh,
Director's
okay.
cut?
The
I don't know.
uncut edition. That sounds very much like what a gay movie would be re-released as.
Yep, sounds about right.
So this is a live broadcast podcast. So if you're watching us right now, you can comment and tell us what you want us to talk about today. Because as I said earlier, our topic of conversation is kind of
Yeah, we lost our guest
our guest speaker. But we can, of course, talk about Canada versus the world.
Okay, well, I'll put that back.
Spoilers, everyone. Spoilers ahead.
No, let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about this.
Spoilers ahead in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk Canada's Drag Race versus the world at some point. Hello.
Oh my gosh, it automatically reverses itself. That's perfect.
Does it?
Yeah, see how it's the right way up?
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah. So Tyffanie is holding something up to the camera. So if you are listening to us right now and not watching us, it is a beautiful black glossy book.
Hardcover.
Hardcover. Do that ASMR again. Hardcover. And it says on the front, Kingston Wigs, Drag in the Limestone City, featuring Tyffanie Morgan and Rowena Whey. And photos
it does
by
say that too, yeah.
photos by Becky Hinch Photography.
Yes.
It pictures beautiful photographs of some of Kingston's star drag performers, and these were taken last year. So some of them look a little different now, because of the Botox. But it has some beautiful photographs of Tyffanie. We're seeing Tyffanie right now lounging on a chair. We have Problem Matthew also lounging on a chair. We have Rowena Whey looking voluptuous in a pink dress, and Octavia looking mysterious in a pink skirt and nothing else.
Yeah. She looks like she's going to
Murder someone.
Or she's like on the run from the police.
Ooh, yes. But this book is now available for purchase on my website, rowenaway.com. It features over 100 pages of beautiful photos, Q&As, recipes, poetry, and even an autograph page so you can get it signed by all the people in the book. It is available right now. Right now, it's a beautiful hardcover, and it is, rowenaway.com. rowenaway.com. You can also get it at any local show featuring myself and probably Tyffanie Morgan, although most of the shows that I'm in, she's in as well. Or other way around. Most of the shows that she's in, I'm in as well. Many of my shows don't feature her. By choice. By choice.
Many of your shows do not feature me. Yes.
Yeah. I was really happy that we got this book out. It took a while as it was an effort, but on the back you can see the three authors, myself, Tyffanie Morgan, and Becky Hinch.
Yeah.
On that photo on the back. And it's available now. It features artists including, hopefully I don't forget anybody, us two, Bewitched, Sherry Ann Hex, Octavia, Corky Bitch, Universe, Problem Matthew, Dare de la Femme.
I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening.
It's listed on like page 1.
Page 1?
Yeah.
All right.
I did get everyone.
Yeah, Universe, Octavia, Problem. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Becky Hinch?
But it's available now if you want to purchase it.
Go to rowenaway.com, rowenaway.com.
It would make a good Christmas present.
Yes, it would be.
Yes,
make
it
a
would.
really good
Yes,
Christmas
it would.
present. Well, Rowena, before we get into Canada's Drag Race versus the world, no, that's not what we're getting into.
Yeah, Canada Drag Race versus the world.
Oh yeah, we are. Yes, yeah. I just have to do a full disclosure. I am on a lot of allergy medication, and I'm.
Are you
a little
woozy?
lost.
Are you out of it?
I'm a little
Are
woozy.
you-
I'm a
you're
little woozy. Yeah.
Okay.
A little woozy. A little woozy.
Well, why don't we just do this?
What are you doing?
then?
What are you doing?
Let's just.
Hey, what?
Let's just do this. Of the podcast. Oh my God, she appeared.
Oh dear.
She's
Lord.
back. Who knew? Who knew?
Who knew?
So,
I just wanted to say that just in case I start like, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. This Friday, what's going on this Friday?
This past Friday
this past Friday
was the finale of Canada versus the World.
yes, this is the where you got to be careful if you haven't watched it or you're not on social media at all.
Yeah, you don't get those spoilers. Don't get those spoilers. So,
Karma, you were muted exactly when you removed me. This is where the audio is from. Yeah, so they didn't hear anything you said.
Fuck my drag. That means that there was a good 20 seconds of just silence that you might want to cut out of our podcast.
No. We're going to keep that in.
Oh, okay. Everyone listening is just going to be like, what the hell just happened?
What just happened? We're going to just keep that in there.
Karma's a bitch. You should have known better. If I was a something, I'm not a do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Karma's a bitch. And I'm with you right now.
Oh my gosh, this is like Gemini holograms. We're gonna get you.
Yeah, that's Jojo Siwa. That was Jojo Siwa's song.
Jojo Siwa does Gemini hologram songs?
No, that's her song. Karma's a bitch. Do-do-do-do-do.
She's inspired by Gemini the hologram?
Yeah, she basically is. Half as good, though.
Half is good? Okay, perfect.
What is this person outside doing?
I don't know. It is very annoying. It's happened a couple times now.
It's just someone honking belligerently
It almost
outside.
sounds like it's a harmonica.
A little bit.
It's like, I was like,
It's very atonal.
Is a small child blowing into some
Yeah.
harmonica or something?
Interesting.
Or is it a horn honking? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, what? Okay. Was it a horn honking? Okay.
Ah, interesting. See, I just assumed it was a goose dying.
I just assumed it was one of those, those electronic musician things where you squeeze the mouth open and it's like. What are those called?
A penis? Free space in the car.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So children are playing with the horn.
This is why I'm not giving birth.
Okay.
This is why. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, have you not seen those electrical musical instruments? You blow like you.
A kazoo?
No, it's electric because you have to open the mouth of the little instrument for it to make the noises.
A bagpipe.
Mouth. Instrument.
The skin flute. Instrument open the mouth is what she just Googled. Jaw harp.
No.
What is a jaw harp?
Well, that's basically
It's a cowboy musical instrument.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm learning new things.
Okay,
Harmonica.
this is not. No, that's not what it is.
This is what it looks like when a Gen X Googles things. What is the mouth open instrument?
I don't know.
Melodica?
Automaton.
Automaton.
Is that it?
I don't know. You're supposed to be telling me, Tiff.
Well, that's kind of what this is.
Is that it?
Well, there's
that
a
looks like Tim
commercial.
Hortons cold brew.
There's a commercial first.
Oh, what? That looks like a musical note.
Yeah, it looks like a musical note, and for it to actually play, you have to open the mouth of it.
Oh, that's really cute, actually.
Automaton.
That is really
Automaton.
cute. It looks like a face. For those of you who can't see, it looks like a face on a ball, like a face on a tennis ball, at the end of a musical note's tail, and the mouth like opens and closes as you squeeze the sides, but it has like two little eyeballs.
And it has a little keypad that you can change the tones of it.
Very strange.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
You don't actually have to
strange.
I thought you had to, but no, you didn't have to blow into it.
See, any instrument where you don't blow is not a good instrument.
So I'll play some of that music for you after the program because we can't do it when I'm alive.
Do I have to?
Yes, you're gonna experience the
I'm
automaton.
gonna learn new things.
You're gonna experience the automaton for your life. Automaton for your life. Automaton for your life. Okay. So speaking of automaton for your life, so yes, the last episode, Canada versus the world.
Yeah, there was the last episode of Canada vs. the World. We were at our final four queens.
Yep.
Final four queens. We had, spoilers, Cheryl Hole. Although for some reason on this season,
dropped
she was
the
just
Hole.
being called Cheryl.
Yeah, just Cheryl.
Cheryl. We had Kennedy Davenport. Mm-hmm. We had Alexis
Mateo.
Vanjie Mateo. Just Alexis Mateo. And we had, of course, the one and only Lemon.
Lemon gives you life.
Pucker up, motherfuckers.
Oh.
Yeah, that was her catchphrase in season 1.
Oh, okay.
But
you can't say whole?
exactly. I don't understand. Especially because like Lemon is a hole. So.
Well, she did say in this series now, in that last episode, that she was trained as a dancer, so that explains everything.
It does. So they had to, for their final episode, compete in a lip sync smackdown for the crown.
Yep.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I don't think they should do in the final episode anymore. Because it's sometimes, not this season, but sometimes it's difficult for them to justify their decisions in those lip syncs. Because sometimes the production will just be like, well, we wanted this person to win, so even though they didn't do quite as well, we're just going to make them win anyway. In order to win. Kind of like Trixie Mattel in All Stars 3. She didn't win the lip sync, and yet she won.
Yeah.
Or like Jinx Monsoon in All Stars 7. She did not win that final lip sync for the crown, but she won the season.
So you're saying it felt like she won even though she didn't win the lip sync?
No, in this season, I felt like the person who won their lip syncs actually did win their lip syncs. But production has a tendency of only showing you the queen that's going to win. And so it doesn't appear fair. It doesn't look like it's fair. And so people who are watching will be like, oh, well, she didn't actually win. They only showed her like 75% of the time so that she would win.
Oh, so you saying that they're stacking the cards, and then people are calling bullshit on stacking the cards.
Exactly. And I think that they need to not do the lip sync battles in the final episode because it looks disingenuous.
It should just be Survivor.
It should honestly, it should just be Survivor. Whoever makes it to the end and then they vote. Tribal Council.
Tribal Council votes. I like Tribal Council votes at the end. Did you enjoy that they did do a vote for Miss Congeniality?
I did, and they have been doing that since Valentina won in season 9.
But I don't think it's ever been this forward, has it?
Yep, they've always said that the cast has voted, and
well, no, but it was very more forward. Like you learned more about it. Like people were actually talking about who should we choose and stuff. Has that been in other
Did I not
programs?
watch the full episode? I didn't watch the full episode. Tiff, you know more than I do.
Oh, okay.
I only watched the last 20 minutes.
Well, let's see what the medication's making me remember.
Oh, okay. So Tyffanie will be discussing Canada versus the world today, and Rowena is going to be the special guest.
So there was conversations, and then there were votes, and yeah.
So it was like
so
the
they had
general
the whole
election.
they had like the whole cast like in the Untucked kind of situation. You know, they're all there, and they're like, oh, so who should be blah blah blah. And yeah, and then you didn't see them. Did you see them doing the vote? I don't remember. People throw in the chat if they did. I don't think they actually did.
Did we see the vote?
See the vote, but they did mention who. Like they mentioned right on the program who won the vote as well too. So I felt like that was slightly different. I felt like it kind of took a little bit of because before that was very much a. Oh, by the way, we did a vote earlier on, and you are the winner. And it's like really just like 2 minutes, but this felt like it was a lot longer.
Well, in other seasons of Canada's Drag Race, they have actually announced the Miss Congeniality afterwards.
Afterwards, yes.
Yeah, after the season.
Which used to be an old pageant tradition. You would do
Mm-hmm.
you would crown, and then you would do Miss Congeniality afterwards.
As we know from Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality, she got named Miss Congeniality, spoilers, after the pageant at the breakfast the next morning. If you haven't seen Miss Congeniality now, you're a bad gay. Bad gay. She's all she ever
Spoilers.
want.
Spoilers. The film is like 20 years old.
Spoilers. Hey, I just watched The Sixth Sense with someone last week who had never seen The Sixth Sense and did not know the twist.
It's funny because that popped up into one of my feeds. They were like, one of those YouTube videos. They're like top 10 twists in movies in the last 20 years. That was one of them.
Yeah, because it is an amazing twist.
And the others was another one. And actually, I like that one too, if I remember correctly. The twist. The others. Yes.
Interesting. That's what I call every drag performer but us in the city. The others.
So we do have a comment in the Instagram feed.
Ooh, multiple comments in the Instagram
actually,
feed.
we do quite. So one of them is, I think I think that's talking about Cheryl. I think she changed her name. It's an actual changing of name
Oh my gosh. Okay.
to just Cheryl.
Cheryl.
That's interesting. And oh yeah, we saw the vote happen and be decided in real time as another comment.
Yeah, it's usually
Yeah.
a private vote.
It used to be exactly. Usually is a private vote, and you just hear about it afterwards, sort of thing. So yeah, and I don't remember who won. I assume it's the person.
It was Eureka O'Hara.
Yes. Okay, I assumed it was Eureka because I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
and after what Tynomi dropped in the room.
What did she drop? I didn't watch it. What did she drop? I need to
So-
rewatch this episode.
Yeah, because
Tell our viewers.
they always like the drama, right?
Oh yeah, and it's always about Fierce Delicious.
And there was a question. I think Fierce Delicious asked the question. I think because
Oh.
I assume the judges give them the questions. Like Fierce Delicious ask everyone, is this the top 4 you all thought it would be?
Oh.
And Tynomi responded with no.
Because she thought that.
But don't get me wrong. like she's like, no, she's like, but don't take it the wrong way. She said no, and everyone's like, and then she's like, just don't take it the wrong way. Like she's like, I had so much belief in myself. I thought I'd be in the top four.
Aww.
And yeah, and then of course Lemon was like, I know me, you're a star. She went on a
positive diatribe.
A speech of Tainomi, you're a star sort of thing.
She is a star. Tainomi is a star. I just don't think it translates to Drag Race. Honestly, I think that Tainomi is one of those queens that does not translate on Drag Race.
I don't think so either. Well, she did do better. I think she took notes. I think she
did better, but
she does really well on a stage by herself. With some backup dancers.
But what I think she's not a fashion queen. I don't think fashion and her really go together, and Drag Race really is all about the fashion nowadays.
Well, she's struggled for the ball.
She struggled for the ball. I think that her looks are not always quite as polished as the other queens. They often are a little bit mishmashed and strange. But yeah.
If you're not going to suffer for your own beauty, who will? That is the key note here. If you're not bleeding at the end of the day,
nothing happened. Am I bleeding?
What the fuck did you just do?
My scab just fell off.
She's picking at her.
I didn't pick.
Scabs.
I didn't pick. I just scratched around the side and it literally just fell off. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, it looks a lot less disgusting now.
I have this. No.
I'm not going to show you. It's in my hand. It's going to stay in my hand.
Let's just sanitize this all down. I just
Anyway, Rowena Whey is still healing from Tyffanie pushing her down the stairs twice. That's what that all means.
And then there's another comment. And then Fifth Delicious was like, Lemon, what about our alliance? Oh, yes, I forgot about that. And Lemon said, roll the fucking tapes.
There was no alliance.
That was hilarious.
There was no alliance.
And they rolled quite a few tapes.
Yep.
They rolled quite a few tapes, and it was like, no, at no time did Lemon give
the
an
only
affirmative
alliance
answer.
was between Lemon and Shez. Lemon and Cheryl. That was an alliance.
She didn't... What?
Lemon and Cheryl had an alliance.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, but they never had to do anything about it.
Did they have an alliance?
Yeah, they did.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah. So, and then, they choose the songs. That was freaking stupid, though. The choosing of songs. You have an option of 2 songs, and there's 4 suitcases. You have to choose a suitcase.
I did really appreciate... I mean, it was like Deal or No Deal. But I really did appreciate the... when Brooklyn opened her suitcase and gave Cheryl the finger. Because earlier when Cheryl gave her the finger...
Yeah.
She's like, what's in your purse? Finger. Yeah.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Yeah. I can see Cheryl like coming to Canada and people would just be like, yeah, bitch.
Oh, I
Actually,
love
I can
her.
see all 4 of them. Do you think all 4 of them are going to be touring?
I mean, I would love to see a tour with Cheryl and Lemon. I would also love to see Kennedy Davenport just do her own solo show.
Oh, maybe she will.
I think Alexis Mateo is great, but I don't know if I'd want to see a full show of just her. But I mean, I hope that
She won
the entire
every single
cast,
like lip sync battle that she had.
I think the entire cast,
Except for the final.
one. I think the entire cast could do a tour and do really well.
Yeah.
And that would be great for La Kahena and La Phil, who don't have quite as much name recognition as some of the other ones.
Yeah, because they brought on the eliminated queens, and I was like, oh, LaPhil. That I don't think I watched that season of Drag Race UK with LaPhil, but I'm like, you're fun.
Yeah. Did you see? So we haven't made it to the end yet, but so the first lip sync was between Lemon and Kennedy Davenport, and the winner was Lemon. Which I actually thought, like, they both did a really good job, but I thought that Lemon really sold that song.
Yes, and did you think Kennedy actually got some nerves in there or something? Like, I was like,
I don't know. I just felt like
the way they
Kennedy-
cut it was like, I don't want to go against Lemon. I don't want to go against Lemon. And then, yeah.
Yeah, she did say that, but I mean, I don't think anyone wanted to go against Lemon.
But I don't even know why they didn't want to go against Lemon. 'Cause
Lemon's a good performer.
I know Lemon's a good performer, but they're good performers too.
They're all good performers. I mean, Kennedy is one of the best performers, one of the best dancers ever to be on Drag Race.
Hello. Look at the.
But I don't think that her facial expressions when she's performing are very, very interesting.
Well, she did that flip onto a freaking desk.
Well, she did, but I don't think that she doesn't often know the words. She just opens and closes her mouth to the music in a very large way, and I notice because she doesn't know the words, and I think that Lemon knew every word, had every nuance, and also danced, and it was really entertaining.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, no, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
And then Cheryl and Alexis lip synced against each other, and honestly, I could have gone either way. I would have been good with either of them winning.
Yeah. They all seem to be holding back on the first number.
A little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Do you think they, so in the final, because they always film multiple people winning,
Yes.
but do you think they were forced to like lip sync a couple times against each other?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
They do often, though, do lip syncs twice.
Twice, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
they do often do lip syncs twice in order to get all of the shots. But also, if they feel like the performers aren't doing enough, they will ask them to do it again. That's like usually on an all-star season, though, not on an elimination season.
okay.
Usually it's on one where they're like lip syncing for the crown. They were like, we need this to be a better lip sync. Can you please do it again?
What was the song? 2 songs again. I can't remember.
Well, I know what the last song was, but I can't remember what the other two were.
Anyway, what was the last song?
The last song was Celine Dion.
Oh, the ballad.
Yes. Well, it was a power ballad.
Power ballad,
Power
yeah.
ballad. Which one was it?
Oh my goodness. River deep. No, not that one.
No. I'm gonna find it.
Anyway, but yeah, I was like, oh, Celine, very on brand here, Canada.
Oh,
Very
Canada
on
has done
brand.
Celine Dion almost. Was it A New Day Has Come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was. And I almost forgot all about that fucking song.
It's such a good song.
I almost forgot about that song. So thank you, Canada's Drag Race, for bringing it back.
Mm-hmm. I like that they do Celine for every finale. Like every finale song is Celine, and I think that that's just so quintessentially Canadian.
But where's Shania Twain?
Well,
Where's
they've had Shania
Twain?
once. Oh no, it was
Love Can Move Mountains.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, similar to Georges. Kennedy is similar to Georges. Phenomenal performer, but the facial expressions don't always match.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, it's all about the song, like performing the song. And so you have to be able to own the feeling, not just the dancing.
I wonder now about the audio settings in that recording. Do they have do they have monitors? They have monitors,
They
right?
have monitors. It's apparently it is blasting through the room.
Speaking of which, I am not deaf. Sorry, this is a side conversation.
What?
I am not deaf. Any of you people out there who are like, you're like, oh, Tyffanie Morgan is going slightly deaf. I am not. I got tested. Babies.
When did what? Huh?
I got tested.
Who started this rumor?
I got tested for my hearing, and and I am average.
She's average, everyone. You heard it here first. Tyffanie Morgan is mediocre.
I have average hearing. So if I ever have to say to you, please speak up, it means you're mumbling. You're too quiet. Speak up. Repeat yourself.
Repeat yourself.
Yes.
I wonder who started that rumor.
I
wonder.
What? Bam. Bam?
You're right. She didn't say it this season.
Is that a catchphrase for her?
Yeah. Bam. All the way back from season 3 of Drag Race.
Oh, dear Lord. You can't expect us to keep our catchphrases for 20 years.
Really, sweet peas.
Yes. You can't expect us to keep our catchphrases. Things change, you know.
Feelings change. You're a
Feelings
different person. You're a different person. I mean, when did Alexis has been on the show for like 15 years now?
Oh, seasons change, feelings change.
No,
I'll try to see if the algorithms ban us from
that was
that
interesting,
song.
Tiffany.
Yeah,
That was
thank you.
interesting. You're welcome. You're welcome.
you're
So
welcome.
the final
You're
lip
welcome.
sync was between Lemon and Alexis Mateo, and they performed "Love Can Move Mountains" by Celine Dion.
And Alexis never lost a lip sync this entire
Yep.
season.
Alexis did very well, though. Like what we saw of her in the lip sync video, she did very well. But Lemon also did very well, and Lemon was crowned the winner of Canada's Drag Race versus the World, Queen of the Mother-Pucking World. Woo! Can we just talk about those like paintings that Raja was apparently doing?
So she did really good initial sketches.
And then it was completely different when they showed them on
Yeah,
stage.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was
They're like, art department, take over.
art department takeover, exactly. Because you're like, wait, literally 24 hours later.
Yeah.
You know, like they're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were art department. But I will say though that those like she did a really good job with those initial sketches.
She did.
I was like, how long did she have interviewing them for that?
I'm probably guessing about a half an hour. I think they probably did
like you
about
did.
a half
She
an hour.
did that sketches in half an hour. That's insane.
I mean, maybe she had more time than that. I mean, like TV shooting is longer than you think it is.
She's an
Everything
artist.
on Drag Race takes longer than
She's
you
an
think it does.
artist. She's an artist. That's all I can say. Raja O'Hara. I think she was good for the first queen of the mother tucking universe sort
Yeah.
of thing. I think yeah.
Yeah, I enjoed it. But now,
Now I'm starting to wonder. Now I'm
Oh,
starting to wonder.
okay. Conspiracy?
So, well, because what's her name? Not Alexis Mateo, the other American.
Kennedy Davenport.
Kennedy Davenport. So because she was saved with the beaver,
Mm-hmm.
and because, you know, we're like, oh, was she giving 110% at in the finale sort of thing? I wonder if she was injured. And they're like that's why Lemon gave her the.
I didn't see any sign of that.
He didn't see any.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
any-
you would know. You know.
I know. I am the one who performs injured all the time, constantly, literally all the time. I could beat these queens with one arm tied in front of my back.
She just has to go up against her jewel encrusted sort of thing here. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh goodness sakes. Anyway,
Swarovski dollar store crystals.
Swarovski dollar stores. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a comment here. She's not deaf. She just chooses who needs to be heard.
Oh my gosh. A queen is never late. She arrives precisely
Yeah.
when she intends to. Yes. So Canada's Drag Race versus the World is done. And already we have another season, another All-Star season airing. And another season of Drag Race is going to be airing in the next, month. Because UK was just announced. Drag
who
Race
gives a shit
UK
about
season
UK?
6.
Who gives a shit about UK season 6? So this All Stars, this
Global All-Stars.
Global All Stars. I am finding it really interesting. I've watched 3 episodes now.
There have been 3 episodes, yes.
3 episodes, and they do. It is really interesting to see the judging that goes on.
Yeah, we won't
And-
give any spoilers for this one.
Oh.
We know that some people only watch one at a time, so we won't say any spoilers. But say what you were going to say generally. Say what I know you can do it generally without giving spoilers. I know you can do it. I trust in you. I believe in you. I believe in you, Tyffanie. You're strong enough to do this. It's like when you're not swearing at an all-ages show.
There are contestants on the
Yes.
program where some of them have met RuPaul because they were being judged by RuPaul. There are other contestants who have not met RuPaul, who this is their first time actually meeting RuPaul.
Yeah.
And they were, and now they're being judged by RuPaul.
For the first time.
For the first time. So, question for you and for the audience.
Okay.
Do you think that could give an unfair advantage?
I think definitely. Because RuPaul, the way that she judges is often biased towards people that she knows, finds funny, has relationships with.
Well, which is any human being.
Which
though,
is
too.
any
These
human
These are
being.
personal biases. You're speaking personal biases.
Personal biases. And RuPaul especially. But I think it is important to recognize that it is RuPaul's Drag Race. She chooses. She is the be all and end all of production for anything that she is the head judge. She chooses who wins. She decides. She does it. Like, production talks to her, but like, she is the voice. She is the selection committee. She is God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. I think it does give an unfair advantage as well.
Yeah.
Because they know what the judges, they already have a pre-understanding of what the judges are looking for.
Yeah. I think that some of the drag on this season is going to be top tier. Like, some of the stuff we've seen already has been pretty incredible. But I imagine that many of these people went all out on their outfits.
Well, for me, because I am not the hardcore Drag Race watching people all over the world. You forced me to watch one Drag Race Italia one time.
I didn't. That was not me. That was our Italian friend.
That was our Italian friend.
Yes.
I never watched Netherlands. I never watched. I may watch a couple moments of Belgique. Of course, France. There was a lot of clips. You would always see clips of those popping up in the Instagrams and stuff. Germany, not one. España, not one. So
Yeah, I never watched Germany.
or Philippines as well. I didn't. Or is it Thailand? Was it?
There's
Philippines?
both.
Oh,
There is both.
Okay, so so just to see them all together and then talking about their season, and I was like, you know
What
what?
about Brazil?
Oh, Brazil too, and Mexico.
Mexico.
So to hear them, and in English,
Yes.
I'm like, hey,
Some
I'm
of
liking
them,
this.
some of
I'm
them
liking this.
struggle a little bit more than others, but it is entirely in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is shocking. I'm very happy for them, but like, it's shocking. Oh, long comment.
I know there's lots of comments here. They basically, we should have just been like, so our guest was unavailable, so we called this other person.
Yeah, basically.
There's another comment. Starting with there is diverse drag everywhere, but I think where there is more androgynous drag or masculine drag, that's where RuPaul struggles. Like, telling an androgynous queen that they need to be more feminine is like
A little ick.
for me.
The ick factor.
The ick.
I think at this point, we need to accept that RuPaul's Drag Race is a certain type of drag. And that is what is being judged, at least on the ones where RuPaul is the judge. And I'm not saying that that's right, and I really don't like it. But outside of club kid conceptual drag and femme drag and clown drag, RuPaul really doesn't have a good grasp on what drag can be. I don't think that she is very good at judging other types of drag, whether that be mask drag or like alt drag or all these things. And I think her biases really do show for that as well. In some of the international seasons, there's a lot more appreciation of high concept drag and more gender non-conforming drag. And I think that that's really important when you watch the other seasons. But for drag, like RuPaul's seasons, I think we just have to kind of just, either we can continue pushing, because people push all the time to have RuPaul like be more accepting and have other types of drag performers like drag kings and, everything else. But I think at this point, you have to go to other shows for it. You have to go to Dragula. You have to go to Call Me Mother. You have to go to some of these other shows that showcase
Dragula.
other types of drag.
You're going to get off your soapbox there, dear.
Was
Okay.
I on a soapbox? Was I on a soapbox?
No.
I feel a little sudsy.
So, well, I think that's in reference to there was a criticism about a ball. There was an outfit for a ball. I think that is where some of that's rooted in, and I would agree that a ball is a ball. It's not like going out clubbing sort of thing. Like it needs to be extra and what's the word? Like ball.
But the
not-
concept for this episode was the futuristic superhero ball, and that
It's still a
doesn't.
ball.
Well, I mean,
A ball is a ball.
But a ball, when you talk about a ball in queer culture, a ball has multiple categories, and not all of them are like high femme extravaganza. Many of them
No.
No.
Okay, so
But that's what RuPaul's referencing when she says a ball.
yeah. But I'm speaking a little bit more specifically to like some sort of outfit that was like maybe all of like 50 centimeters square of clothing that you would see out at a club doing circuit club sort of dance moves or something in.
Okay.
Versus an actual going out to an evening sort of ball sort of thing. So that's what I think that criticism is a valid criticism.
I don't know. I see what our listener is saying. I understand.
But no, yes, I'm not saying that whatever is not valid, because Rowena did just speak about it for about 15 minutes.
I did,
on
yeah,
her
a
soapbox.
full 15 minutes. I was on my soapbox.
Speak on it.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, speak on that soapbox.
And this is where I announce that I am running for local mayoral
drag.
race. No.
Would be fun. We have a comment here. Would be fun to see a bearded queen as a future contestant as well. Well, Raja here, I was surprised that she shaved that off for the.
Yeah. Well, we had a mustachioed queen on Canada's Drag Race. We had Halal Bay.
Who was eliminated
And
early.
we have had a bearded queen.
ooh.
We had
Speaking about-
we had Danny Beard on Drag Race UK. Danny Beard was a bearded
UK.
queen.
Oh, with
and
RuPaul there.
and they won.
Shit, yes, that's right. I
Yeah.
I forgot all about Danny Beard, but Danny was good.
This is why watching the international seasons matters.
Danny was good. I did watch that season though, because I did like Danny Beard in that.
That was the season that LaPhil was on.
Were they eliminated early?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't remember that.
Actually, no. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I don't remember.
Oh, I'm feeling called out now. I'm feeling
I don't remember. You should
feeling a
feel
little
called
ick.
out.
I'm feeling a little
You
ick
feeling the
right
ick?
now. A little ick right
Yeah.
now.
That's okay, Tiff.
Oh God. Oh God.
So, you have been listening to.
Oh, is it that? It is that time.
It is that time.
You have been listening to What's the Maple Tea?
with your hostesses, me, Rowena Whey, who you can find at rowenaway.com. You can also find tickets to my upcoming shows, including Mischief and Mimosas on Sunday, October 6th. The Turnabout Halloween drag show and dance party, where I will be performing as a drag king on October 31st. My upcoming Drag Comedy of Errors on November 21st, and of course, Tyffanie's Christmas show on November 30th. And then my just announced birthday show in December. So get tickets to all those events and more at rowenaway.com, and follow my social media at rowenaway.
Let me just say, when I voted for that, I thought you meant your drag birthday.
But I'm already doing a show on my drag birthday.
I know. I thought it was just a promo ad.
Are you
for
telling me
your-
that you
for
don't
your
want to
show.
celebrate my birthday?
No, I don't give a shit about you.
Fuck that. She's like, I want Rowena to be older, but Ian needs to stay the same.
It needs to stay the same.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, take your scab with you.
I am going to take my scab with me.
Oh, God. My name is Miss Tiffany Morgan. Somehow I put up with this shit.
I don't know how. It's been like, what, 115, 20 episodes now?
This is 117, I think.
117.
This is 117.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. How many years is that? Gosh. Anyway,
We started in 2020.
my name is Miss Tiffany Mark, and you can find me at Tyffanie.com. That's TYFFANIE.com. And you can find our podcast, which is all updated.
Is it really?
Yes, they're
Oh my
all
gosh.
available.
TheMapleTea.ca and everywhere podcasts are found.
And also on YouTube, because we do leave these recordings available on
We
YouTube
do,
as
because
well.
we know you want to see our pretty faces.
Yeah, we try to edit, a little
Just
bit.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just the beginning.
Yeah. Beginning and the end. Thank you so much for listening to
What's the Maple Tea?
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.